Okay, hang on. Is that on me?
It's a cue.
Dear Quid Kids. Right, so yeah, me and Matty were set the challenge of chatting up Ben at Roxton on the Saturday night. We were drunk and forgot, and so we did it on the Sunday after Roxton when we all went down the pub. I firstly said I can't do this because I know absolutely no decent chat-up lines and I've never used them. I'm only ever good at giving insults back to them. Matty was all excited. He was like, oh, I'm going to win this, I got loads of chat-up lines, like the player he is. So I was nominated to go first. I walked up to Ben and I said that I could do this the only way I knew how and the only way it's ever worked for me in the past. Walked up to Ben and just said, "Oi Ben, buy us a drink." To which he responded with, "Yeah, alright then." Matty burst out laughing, and he was laughing so hard that he couldn't physically say any of his own chat-up lines. So he forfeited and I won. Yeah. Finally, I got this idea from another vlogger called Alex Day, you might know him. He does this thing called Lyrics Dissected, and so I decided I'm going to give it a go. When I was searching for lyrics, I thought, who is the person who would have the most ridiculous words that make no sense in a song? And instantly Dappy came to my head. I found a song that he does with Tinchy Stryder called Spaceship. It starts off, "Yo, I got 1 or 2 on my list, let me tick them off. Rochelle from the Saturdays, Pixie Lot." I don't think he has ticked them off his list, as I believe they're both in relationships. Huh? Pixie Lot's not dead. You're thinking of Peaches Geldof. They're not the same person at all. You can't say that. Who would have thought it? I would have got this far. How on earth did his name brand get that large? See, I was confused at this point as to who he was talking about, because the first bit, who would have thought I would have got this far? Well, not me, but like, he's obviously talking in first person. And then, how on earth did his name brand get that large? Who is his? Who is this guy with the name brand? If it is Tinchy Stryder, he's just switched from first person to third person. Because I'm a fucking star, so he's back to first person again now. Have you seen my car? No. I don't live near him. I would have been past his driveway anytime recently. Holly Willoughby. Oh, so hard not to say Willoughby. Holly Willoughby, you can come round my bar. I want it all, no minimal. Tinchy the General, thinking a bit big of himself there. Me and my brother Dappy, that's cynical. I don't think Dappy is his brother. Yeah, there's some minor differences there between them. Not mentally they're both weird. Genetically, they're quite different. Oh, I was raised a survivor, and now I'm getting bags of money. I get a £5. Is he getting individual bags of just £5 notes, or has he just been given a £5? He's got bags of like loose change. He's won at the arcade, and in total there's a £5 there. Riding my time, so I'm living the 30 years that I was given lifer. Oh, that's the bit where he tried to rhyme life with fiver by adding an R on the end of the word. Lifer. You will always be my undercover lover, nothing like no other. Let me take you aboard. A boat no dubber, nothing like my copper. Where's his copper? Is it his copper pipe? Is it a euphemism? The pounds and the dollar, negative to positive, no longer I will suffer. Pounds and dollars not a very good exchange rate, so he's going to have a bit of trouble there. Rah rah, I'm assuming this is where Dappy comes in, with his rah rah. Mama thought I wouldn't make it, but now she's living on a spaceship. Possibly married to Richard Branson, maybe. She says, son, I'm getting all the toll. The money buys everything. Would you like a facelift? This is quite mean to say to your mum. Especially if she hasn't said she wants one. Would you like a facelift? See, I didn't know I would be able to afford all these clothes. Look where we are. Now that's what happens when you make it. So apparently when you make it, you can afford lots of clothes. I'm the shit round here. Used to chill up on the block with the bitch downstairs. Dirty bastard. I was always trying to get a little kiss off her. Now she's screaming, begging me, grip my hair. This escalated quite quickly from offering your mum a facelift to now a girl screaming and begging and gripping your hair. Ever since, that wasn't just me not knowing what to say, it literally says, Ever since I made it, vision never faded. Being famous helps your eyesight. Fact of the day. Thanks to my right-hand man, Dirk David, he was like Tinch, maintaining round this shit and never get constipated. Top tip for if you want to be a top famous singer, rap artist, don't get constipated. No one wants to be constipated. Money ain't a thing forever doubling, but without the fans, I wouldn't have been anything. Screaming strides forever, loving him, and I ain't even bought a ring. I don't know why that line's in there. He's chatting about how he's now famous and the fans are loving him, and he's never bought a ring. Like, why? He ran out of words. Okay, I've never bought a ring either. Never eaten a flump. I have. He might not have. Then it does the "You Under My Cover Lover" thing again. Offers his mum a facelift again. Yo, I used to think, why am I this poor? And now I can have anything I used to wish for. Which is nice. It's nice that someone can do that. So much weirder when you don't hear it with music. And he repeats that again. Oh, this is a long song. Pull up in the keyhole, following the plan, fresh from the motherland. Is that Russia? Isn't Russia the motherland? I've been watching The Americans, and they call Russia the motherland. So, Tinchy's Russian. Tinchy Stryder is Russian. Unless this is Dappy. Dappy looks more Russian than Tinchy Stryder does, I think. No, they wouldn't let Dappy in Russia. Yeah, fresh from the motherland. See, I do it for the seat and I do it for the stands. Now let me see your hands. I wouldn't give him a hand. Believe I really can. Now I'm looking for my #1 fan, like Stunner. It's actually spelled Stunnah. Oh, he's repeating himself again. See, we decided that at this point, they've basically like only got halfway through their song, and they're like, "Fuck, we need like another minute and a half on this," and so they just repeated the whole song again. That is it for today, I think. That's everything I got on my list, all ticked off, and I will see you soon. Oh man, why did I drop that? Where's my phone? There it is. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's still recording.